Welcome to the Bambu Lab A2L Combo Unboxing Guide. In this guide, we will walk you through everything you need to set up your printer safely and correctly. Step 1. Remove the packaging. We will start by cutting open the outer box. Then, tear open the moisture-proof bag and place it over the outer box. Before doing anything else, we recommend taking a moment to read the Quick Start Guide and familiarize yourself with the unboxing precautions. Next, take out the build plate, AMS Lite stand, rotary spool holders, and their foam. Next, we will remove the foam containing the AMS Lite body, along with any other accessories inside. Then set the AMS Lite body aside. Take out the tool head cable. Then, holding the dark gray part, not the X-axis, lift out the printer frame and place it upright on a stable surface. Take out the paper cards. Then lift from both sides to remove the printer's base housing. Be careful not to pull on the zip ties. Place the base housing on a stable surface. Finally, we will take out the PTFE tubes and the sample filament. Next, cut the zip ties and remove the foam from the left and right sides of the base housing. Then remove the tape and take out the integrated cable. We will support the base housing with one hand and remove the foam from both the front and rear. Then, support the heated bed and remove the foam from behind it. Step 2. Assemble the A2L. Start by reading the warning label carefully. We need to make sure the heated bed cable is not twisted. Then, remove the label. Align the screw holes on the heated bed with the Y carriage. Using the screws from the accessory box, tighten all 4 heated bed mounting screws at the highlighted positions. Make sure both the heated bed and Y carriage are fully secured before moving on. Next, pull up the Z motor cable. Then, hold the integrated cable to make sure it does not get caught during assembly. We will tilt the base housing about 45 degrees and pass it through the printer frame. Once aligned, slowly lower the base housing until it is fully flush with the frame. Then, pass the integrated cable through the gap and place it neatly aside. Next, we will push the heated bed fully to the front end. Lift the rear of the Y-axis top cover upward and gently remove it. Next, using the 10 screws from the accessory box and an H2.0 wrench, we will install them into the marked holes. It is important that all base locking screws are fully tightened. Next, take out the lubricant oil from the accessory box. Important, we must use lubricant oil only. Clean the applicator tube with a non-woven cloth. Then, open the lubricant oil. With the heated bed pushed to the front, apply a small amount of oil to the upper edge of the rear Y-axis steel shaft. Next, use the tube end to spread it evenly along the curved surface of the guide rail. Move the heated bed back and forth several times to distribute the oil evenly. Then, push the heated bed to the rear and repeat the process on the front steel shaft. Finally, we will move the heated bed back and forth several times to distribute the oil evenly. Push the heated bed to the middle. Then, align the front locking tab of the Y-axis top cover with the mounting slot and gently slide it into place. We will press down on the rear end until the locking tab fully engages with a click. Next, push the heated bed to the screen side. Then, use an Allen wrench to help remove the cable securing tape. Connect the Z motor cable. Route it back neatly so it does not block the installation area. Then, install the Z motor cover in the correct orientation. Straighten the integrated cable and make sure it is not twisted. Now, with the letter A facing upward, we will insert the integrated cable into the rear of the X motor box. Then, tighten the 2 screws to secure it. Using an H2.0 wrench, loosen the 4 screws and remove both the Z-axis limiters. Before installing the purge wiper, manually move the tool head to the center of the linear rail. Remove the securing tape and gently pull out the cable. Next, take out the purge wiper from the accessories and open its rear cover. Hold the cable at the X-axis end to keep the slot clear. Then, slide the purge wiper into the slot. Tighten the purge wiper screw using an H2.0 wrench. Then, connect the cable to the interface. Press the cable into the channel and place the connector on the left side. Then, reinstall the rear cover. Next, unfold the touchscreen display into its working position. Hold the build plate with both hands, align its edges with the heated bed, then gently place it down. Next, we will remove the protective film from the screen and the micro SD card slot. Remove the tape from the tool head and the tape from the front and back of the X motor box. We will then orient the PTFE coupler with the notch and clip. Then, press it firmly into the slot until it is fully seated. Finally, open the privacy cover. Step 3. Assemble and connect the AMS Lite. First, remove all zip ties from the AMS Lite. Then proceed to untie the cable bundle and remove all supporting tape. Then, proceed to nest the AMS Lite body onto its stand. Once fully seated, tighten the 4 base stand screws to secure it. When installing the rotary spool holders, we need to match the colors of each holder to the shaft. The yellow hexagonal axles are easier to align, moved in parallel and adjusted slightly to lock in. Finally, we will position the AMS Lite to the side of the printer, leaving approximately 5 centimeters of space between the AMS Lite and the printer. Next, insert the flush cut ends of all 4 PTFE tubes into the tool head filament inlet. Then, insert the 2 shorter PTFE tubes into the ports 1 and 2, and the 2 longer PTFE tubes into ports 3 and 4. Make sure the PTFE tubes are facing the front of the printer. Next, we will insert the AMS Lite 4-pin connection cable into the 4-pin port on the printer. Step 4. Power on and initialize calibration. Now, insert the power cable and turn on the power switch. Next, we need to make sure the build plate is installed on the heated bed. We will then follow the on-screen prompts to complete the printer's initialization and calibration. Install the external spool holder. Take out the external spool holder and attach it to the printer frame. Connect one end of the PTFE tube to the PTFE coupler and the other end to any filament inlet on the tool head. For more guides, tips, and troubleshooting help, visit the Bambu Lab Wiki at wiki.bambulab.com.